Hey everybody, what is going on? CanadianFlash here, guys, and today everybody, we just got a new blog post. Yes, finally. We've been waiting for this for a while, and man, it is another good one. You know, we thought it was going to be out on Friday the 29th, but we ended up getting it on May 30th at a very late time. This is actually the latest time they've ever released a blog post at 6:15. Or it was 6:08 our time, but at 6:15 is when I'm recording this video. So this is the progress update May 30th, 2020, and it looks to be a lot about customization. So let's go right into this. Hey everybody, in this blog post we're going to explore some of the under-the-hood improvements we made to the Hytale's character customization system, changes that expand the range of characters. You'll be able to create both in-game and through the use of Hytale's modeling tools. We're also going to take a peek at throwable items for reasons that will become clear to you. We've had another busy month as we continue to grow and adapt our team to match the evolving challenges of game development. Over the last month, we've listed many new roles on their job page, including positions in our forthcoming headquarters in Northern Ireland, as well as remote roles across a variety of disciplines. Please take a look at what we've accomplished. So it starts off with improvements to character customization. It has been a fair while since we've talked about a character customization in Hytale. In our previous blog post on the subject, they introduced their fundamental goals and approach. Hytale's character customization allows the players to select from a variety of body options, hairstyles, and items of clothing. They're seeking to provide the ability to express yourself in a variety of different ways, from modern dress costumes and adventure mode inspired fantasy attire. In the time since that post, however, they're overhauled with the way that Hytale handles colored variations for in-game assets. This makes it much easier for both ourselves and future modelers to provide a suite of excessive options for players to adorn themselves with. In this blog post, we're going to explain how the system works. Previously, creating a new color variations for an asset such as a piece of clothing meant creating a brand new texture. When you change your hair color from black to blue, for example, you effectively replace the entire texture from being applied to the hair model. This system was functional, but it massively inflated the amount of textures needed while ultimately limiting how many options we could offer the players. We've since implemented a new system called the gradient mapping. This effectively splits up any given in-game asset into three components. 1. The model, which determines the fundamental shape of the item. Number 2. The texture, which can incorporate grayscale areas to tell the game engine where to apply color variations. And 3. A color gradient file selected from a shared pool of files which can tell the game which color to apply the area designated in the texture. Here's what it looks like in practice. In this image, we've taken a simple t-shirt design with a grayscale texture. Color taken from a separate gradient file is then applied to the mapping area, allowing us to create a wide variety of variations on a given item from a single basic texture. It is possible to set these colors of certain parts of a texture and leave others customizable. In this example above, the green stripe on the tracksuit trousers is a customizable area, while the dark blue hue of the trousers themselves is fixed in the texture file. What's more, the properties of the gradient file can be used to determine different material types, from coarse fabrics to high contrast metallics and soft textured like hair. Now here's a video of what hair can look like in Hytale, which is super cool. It's just a little like different colors of hair variants. So yeah, we'll play that real quick. Modelers will be able to take advantage of these techniques while creating their own content. You'll be able to create and apply textures with gradient mapping areas in the Hytale Model Maker. You'll also be able to implement custom gradient maps, introducing new color schemes and materials to Hytale's palette for further expanding the range of options available for existing items. Our goal is to allow players to express themselves using a wide variety of looks and styles that we provide as a part of the game itself, and then empower modders to expand this set with their own creations. Gradient mapping takes that further by allowing modelers to provide customizable new assets for players to further personalize themselves. While we have a specific vision for Hytale arts and design style, we encourage modelers to use these tools we provide to take the game in new directions. Below, you can see an example of some custom anime-inspired costumes that have been created as a personal project by the Hytale team member Stein. They look really great. I love them. They all look awesome. I'm not really sure what type of anime it's from, but they're there. We have the little dog, we got the Quebec, we have that girl, we got the Farron, and we have the Torque. Looks great. Now we're going to go on to the awesome part of the blog post, which is throwing stuff. We've hinted at throwable items a few times on the Hytale blog, including a number of screenshots and that pigeon video. That's a good one. We thought we'd close out this blog post by showing some of the work that has been done to make throwing stuff look, feel, and sound the way it should. It turns out, throwing stuff is pretty fun. First up is an example of accuracy you'll need to develop if you become a master of throwing the spear, so it's a quick little video, so we'll play that one. This clip also showcases some recent improvements to our audio system. Stereo planning can now be applied to sound effects on an item-by-item basis, making weapon swings more effective by reflecting the directional movement of the weapon in the audio itself. While sharp objects like spears become embedded in the objects they collide with, others might bounce back or break. In this clip, you can see how thrown debris interacts with objects after it is being thrown and how it bounces off. So we're going to roll that clip. This is a very simple example of what we're hoping to achieve with these kind of interactions. The physics system and immersive audio allows us to add depth and tactility to your actions. And over time, these small details add up for a more believable game world. Now, there's one particular throwable object that we've received a lot of questions about since we revealed it back in January. We're not saying that this whole section has just an excuse to show this clip, but well, You'll see in the video. It kinda was, just they wanted that throwable objects to make them throw poop. It's pretty funny. Booty Cat Man, you really got the short end of the stick, but good thing you're wearing glasses, because you probably wouldn't want that to get in your eyes. So guys, that is it for this blog post. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. You know, first place right here to get your Hytale content, 100%. 92% of the time. So yeah, if you enjoyed, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.